How'd you feel your first game went?
I always feel great with a win. But, I think my win was great. Obviously the restriction was 20 minutes and we almost got there. But, I know Dan was out and I always try to get Norm going just to have the guys, get going and try to set screens, make the right plays. A little adjustment with my thumb and whatever I got my thumb, but it's all good. I felt great out there. Been blessed to recover well, and now just the really perfect time for me.
All right, next question's coming from AJ McCord with Coin.
What was the hardest part about getting back on the court? You said there was something, you still have to wear stuff for your thumb.
Yeah, I got like a splint, like protection. So you got to get, I guess, used to, or just to have a couple games in and they try to take her off. I feel like I'm struggling with the holding the ball with the one hand. But I got to have protection for that. But, obviously I've been clear out from the doctor standpoint, but just something I really think it's hard to get a hit on and keep playing. So that was we trying to figure out what, kind of protection for the area.
Next question is coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Hey, Nurk. Cantor and McCullum talked the other day about how excited you were starting to become as you got closer to playing. And they also talked about how sometimes you were down during the whole process. Can you talk a little bit about what you went through sitting out and how you maybe started to get a little excited as you knew the time was coming close to play?
To be honest, I didn't even know I'm going to play in this trip. That's how, I was taking serious day by day. Just because I don't know, sometimes it's, feel right. I have a little, calf strain at some point. Kind of overdid it, with the rehab process. We just overdid it. And then when you happen that, you can control that really, and happen something, then you just don't like it. It's a setback. You probably wish you did different. But obviously there's something later after my calf. I just did. The more I was doing basketball, and with the COVID stuff, we don't have practices, and it's another thing when you can't get out there. You got to go to the games. So being on a road trip and then feeling kind of one or two practice with the young guys, it was kind of just the thing. You gotta understand it's not going to be easy, but I'm glad I did it. So I know it's not. I tried to not force it, just play the right way, and I think I moved really good. So I like how I was moving out there and the way just the way we play. We find a way to win the game. Obviously, we would like to win more easier, but I take any win, man.
How long ago could you have come back if not for the calf?
I can't even know that, but that was like something. Obviously the wrist was kind of worried more about it, just to, the motion coming back, and can't really force the motion. You got to go with the workouts and rehab. But, I think I was pretty much on the same, timeline with the wrist and calf. Don't really matter what, even with the out, but I would like if I didn't get it, that one. But I think it pretty much be in the same timeline.
Next question is coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Jusuf, what did you think about playing with Norman? How did you feel like you meshed with him, and just your general thoughts on having him on the team?
It's just like you said, it's business, and I like him a lot. Obviously, having some people close to know him better than me, and that's what I really try focusing on the first play of the game. I told him to kind of go, after he passed me on the block, to come to get a ball back. So just try to get him going and try to get him, because he already was playing. I was missing like a month or two, whatever, with the injury. So I'm trying to get the guy who already been hooping in different team, try to just enjoy the time with us, because I know we're not going to run a lot of places, especially when I'm out there. We can move the ball more. We were struggling with the assist and defense, and I think we did a pretty good job tonight with that.
Next question is coming from Nick Karpke with KPTV.
Nurk, from your vantage point, the last couple of months, seeing the team from the other side on the bench, great suits, by the way. What do you see that this team can do now with this final push towards playoff time?
I think it's a different situation than in the past. The injuries kind of, even happened, but it was kind of lucky injuries too. Nothing too serious, and we have a time to heal, and we want to be the healthiest possible for the playoffs, right? So I think we don't fear nobody in the league, but we just got to know we got to stay healthy and just grind. I think we are underdogs wherever we go, and whether we trades or not, we kind of have that mentality and just try to be the best as we can get healthier, right? And I think the timing was perfect. We're right now coming back and everybody getting wins and win back and just to be healthy as possible. As far as what they did, it was tremendous. Shout out to everybody, especially the second unit step up, and Gary, Hoodie, everybody was doing the right way. And we have some tremendous wins, even though everybody was nuts on defense and the way we was winning. But like I have said before, I will take any win. And especially Ennis and Gary and all the guys really did their part.
Jamie Hudson, NBC Sports Northwest.
Nurkić just mentioned Ennis, and I know he's been really excited for your return. How would you describe, though, how he performed while you were out?
Yeah, he was telling me every day, you got to come back, got to come back. It was fun. I think it was really fun to watch him to play the way he was playing. Obviously, when you're the only one big guy in the team, you're going to play a lot of minutes, have a lot of opportunity in the team. So I think he did a tremendous job. I think I told him every day that he was playing great. But I think he getting tired of the hits and the minutes and everything. So he was just coming up to me and said, "Nurk, you back?" I said, "One more game." For the last 2 weeks, but he was doing a great job. So I'm happy, really.
And last questions coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Nurk, there was a couple times tonight where you came out on the perimeter and trapped, and coach said that wasn't necessarily by design. What's going through your head when you go out and trap like that?
I was not. I did them on purpose. I kind of decided to do it because, I was on the sideline for the last 2 months, and I see, with the Ennis being back and we, Melo at the 5, we kind of struggle to be aggressive defensively. Obviously, this team trade a lot of guys and kind of turn the ship where they want to go. So I thought really the being aggressive on their guards, they didn't see that type of defense, and that I was just trying to see what they're gonna do. And I think a couple of times I was blitzing, they have turnovers and stuff. So I think we got to be more aggressive team, and I'm a big part of our defense where we want to go, and I think I can change that again. So to me, obviously coach give us a freedom, but with the natives and the assistant coaches, I think we can figure out something that we, getting for the second half of the season really better defensively, because we have assets to do that. I think just becoming a little bit lazy and not doing communication right. So I think, being that, because we talk about a lot about defense, obviously, but we got to do something about it. So I really try to step, with the voice, and then, for example, to do it, on my own. And Rocco was having big time plays in defense, offense tonight. So we have some pieces really good to be defensive team, but we're going to take some really action and effort.